Most people think discipline is about forcing yourself to do what you don't want to do. They imagine grinding, suffering, pushing through with sheer willpower. But the truth is, real discipline isn't about punishment. It's about programming. It's about teaching your brain and body to automatically move toward the habits that create your future. And today I'm going to show you how to reprogram your mind for discipline using both neuroscience and practical strategies you can apply right now. Part 1. Why discipline feels hard. Discipline feels hard when it's a fight between who you are now and who you want to become. The brain is wired for comfort and repetition. Every time you've chosen the easy path, skipping the gym, snoozing the alarm, procrastinating on the project, your brain has stored those choices as the default. So when you try to change, you're not just fighting temptation, you're fighting against years of wiring. But here's the good news. The brain is plastic. It can change. You can literally rewire yourself for discipline. Part 2. The neuroscience of rewiring neurons that fire together, wire together. Every time you repeat a behavior, the connections in your brain get stronger. That's why the first workout feels impossible, but the 10th feels easier, and the 100th feels automatic. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that when you combine intention with emotion, you create the strongest wiring. If you visualize the disciplined version of yourself and pair it with the feeling of pride, strength, or freedom, your brain starts to hardwire that identity. It's not about forcing discipline, it's about becoming disciplined at the level of identity. Part 3. Identity over motivation. James Clear said, "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become." This is where discipline shifts from something you do to something you are. When you see yourself as the kind of person who never misses a workout, showing up becomes natural. When you see yourself as a focused, disciplined creator, sitting down to do the work isn't negotiable. It's who you are. Identity creates consistency. Consistency creates wiring. Wiring creates effortless discipline. Part 4. Practical reprogramming strategies. So how do you reprogram your mind for discipline? First, create friction against old habits. Make it harder to fall back into your defaults. Delete the apps that distract you. Remove the foods that tempt you. Second, create momentum with micro actions. Instead of saying, "I need to work out for an hour," say, "I will put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes." The brain resists massive change, but it embraces small wins. Third, reinforce with emotion. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Smile, fist pump, write it down. The more you attach positive emotion to your disciplined actions, the faster your brain rewires. Fourth, immerse yourself in identity cues. Surround yourself with people, environments, and reminders that reflect the disciplined version of you. If you want to be fit, hang around people who train. If you want to be focused, spend time with creators who value deep work. Part 5. The long-term shift. At first, discipline will feel like effort, but over time, with repetition and reinforcement, it becomes who you are. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't argue with yourself every night about whether you'll do it. It's programmed. That's what discipline becomes when you rewire your mind. So stop thinking of discipline as a punishment. Stop waiting for motivation to show up. Start seeing discipline as an identity, as a system, as a set of automatic programs you design into your life. Closing message. Your mind is programmable, your habits are programmable, and discipline is not about being harder on yourself. It's about rewriting the code. If you want to change your life, stop trying to rely on willpower and start reprogramming your brain. Because the most powerful version of you isn't fighting to be disciplined. The most powerful version of you simply is disciplined. Subscribe to Peak State Habits for more science-backed strategies to rewire your habits and live in your peak state.